Scheffler is on his way to greatness, having now won 4 majors and counting, with just the US Open left to complete the Grand Slam. However, despite constant success on the golf course, Scheffler has sparked major confusion with his comments that winning golf tournaments is not fulfilling.
I would say my greatest priorities are my faith and my family. You know, those come first for me. Golf is third in that, in that order. And I've said it for a long time. Golf is not how I identify myself. I don't identify myself by winning tournaments. Right now, I'm the best player in the world. This week, I was the best player in the world. I'm sitting here with the trophy. We're going to start all over in Memphis, back to even par. The show goes on. And it's hard to describe what it feels like because, I don't feel any different because I've won a golf tournament. This is not the be-all, end-all for me, but I'm extremely grateful for it. I mean, I have, kid you not, I have worked since I was 2 or 3 years old to have a chance to play professional golf for a living. And now I've been able to win tournaments that I just dreamed of playing in. And it's an amazing feeling, and I'm so grateful to be able to live out my dreams. But, like I said, my faith in my family is what's most important to me, and I try to live as normal a life as possible because I feel like a normal guy. I have the same friends I had growing up. I don't think that I'm anything special just because, some weeks I'm better at shooting a lower score than other guys are.
To get more on this and say a very good morning to professional golfer Andrew Beef Johnston, who finished 8th in the 2016 Open. Morning, Beef.
Morning, Beef.
How you doing, guys?
Yeah, good, mate, good. Look, just firstly, Scottie Scheffler, he's just on another level right now, isn't he?
It's incredible, spoke about this all last week, and even going into yesterday with a 4-shot lead, you're like, well, you can see what happens, and he comes out and he's 3 under after the first 5 holes, and it's basically put to bed after that, and just listening to that interview, everyone talks about his ball striking and whatnot, whatever it is, it's his mental side of the game. It's so strong, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Beef, do you think though, just on his comments, I don't know, is it a bit boring? You think it's not fulfilling. We want Tiger Woods, we want Rory McIlroy, we want people fist pumping and losing the up like Tyrrell Hatton, and is he just a bit too perfect?
Yeah, it's very different. It's very different. Like he's at a stage. He's at a stage. Now, you never see this very often, right? I think he's in such a high level of being grounded and having so much sort of control over his mind. It might come across as boring, but it's literally, that's a skill in itself. Not to get too up, not to get too down. He's highly successful. He's not fussed by it. I mean, it's a deep, deep skill to be that grounded.
Beef, I was going to ask you.
Strong perspective.
Sorry to interrupt you there. I was going to ask you. I don't know about you, Jamie, but like as sportsman, professional sportsman, we're like sort of obsessed with what we're doing, and to be good at it, it has to mean the world to you. But he's got a different slant on it. I can't get my head around it.
As a sportsman, I think again, you fall into a trap of, it becomes sort of like it's the most important thing in the world. And don't get me wrong, from what I've heard, it is important to him. It is. But he's managed to break it down in such a way, such a deep way, where he can sort of separate himself from it being of that importance. And I think it's such a mental power. I think it's such an incredible strength. And I play and wear my heart on the sleeve and stuff, and I look at him and I think, I wish I could have some of that. And I understand the points of it being boring, because a lot of sport, you get a lot of characters, a lot of emotion. Emotion makes sport.
Yeah.
It does. You see players who win tournaments break down in tears and stuff, that joy. Tiger was a different specimen where his life was winning.
Yeah. I think that's why
it was how many tournaments. It's just a different angle, but I'm telling you, it's a very powerful way to come at it. It might not be as fun, but my goodness, it's a powerful tool.
Beef, everyone is comparing him to Tiger-esque. Can he win that same amount of majors?
It's hard to compare now. It's early days. It's hard to compare. I mean, what's he got? 4 majors. Oof,
He's only
a quarter of the
29.
way there. Yeah, he's only 29. I mean, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to go, and we'll see over maybe the next 5 years. We'll get a better gauge of how many more majors has he won, how many more tournaments has he won. I mean, Tiger's record is just outrageous.
Beef, we had some good shows from the British players: Justin Rose, Hatton, Rory,
Fitzpatrick.
Matt Fitzpatrick has got a different coach, different caddy, and I don't know if you can help me here. I thought his swing looked different as well. I mean, he's coming back, he's on the right road, but has he changed his swing at all?
Working with a different coach, it will be different. Yeah, I think it looked more a sort of one plane, more in line on the way back and way through, from what I could see. I thought he looked like he was swinging it. He was swinging it well, and I think like a few times early on under a bit of pressure, it may not be settled yet, but I think there's a lot of good signs for Matt for the future. And I think like the more he puts himself in them positions, gets comfortable, it can take a while. Once you change coach, it can take 6 months, it can take a year and a half. But I think he's on a good track right now. He's in a good place, and I think he'll continue to improve.
Beef, how's the golf? How's it going? You getting back up there?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, just slowly rehabbing this hand. As I said, I'm hitting it about 130 yards at the moment, 140 yards.
That's what Dean feels
But
like every day.
it's just building the reps up. It's just building the reps. And like I said, watching last week is such great motivation as well to get back out and play. And I want to be back playing in these events. So yeah, that's the plan. I've just got to take it pretty steady and build up this hand slowly.
What have you done, Beef, to your wrist?
I tore 2 ligaments in my thumb.
All right, so that's and holding a golf club's like
It's a bit of an issue.
So I think I come back and played last year with a torn ligament. I was getting no pain. It felt a bit unstable, and then because of the instability, I tore another one. But I've got the answers. They're fixed. They're technically better than they were. So
Nice.
I've just got to build the strength up and keep hitting. So yeah, everything's going in a good direction, and I'm positive.
Do you get an exemption when you're injured? Do you get like a time where you can slot back in?
Yeah, you get medical exemptions. So yeah, I'll have a full medical exemption for next season. So yeah, that's the plan. Start in November in Australia, and then see what happens from there.
Right.
Good luck.
Beef, good luck, matey.
Yeah.
Good to speak to you.
On AM, on DAB, via the TalkSport app and on your smart speaker. TalkSport.